Putin is not going to be happy with Trump because it's being reported that Donald Trump is going to be putting more sanctions on Russia, something that they were hoping that he was going to relieve, in order to put more leverage on Russia to get them to a peace deal with Ukraine. And funny enough, Trump's Treasury Department Secretary nominee said today, "I believe that the sanctions against Russia were not fulsome enough." So let's back up for a second and see what's going on here. Because Putin has not changed his ways in what he wants in this win against Ukraine. He wants Ukraine to never join NATO. He wants Ukraine's military to pretty much be shrunken. He would allow Ukraine to have some weapons as long as they're not used against them, and then they want the territory they took and then 20% more. Yes, you heard that. That's not negotiations there. That is just, hey, we want all this stuff, and you have to do it. Donald Trump is not playing that game. He knows who really controls the power inside of Russia, and that is the Russian oil oligarchs. And he knows that these guys are hurting for money. Gazprom cutting, I think it was 30% of their staff in the past year, and Russia needs that money. They were kind of hoping that Trump would come in and reverse those sanctions, and funny enough, the exact opposite is going on at this time. And so according to an unknown Trump source, there are two main approaches to this in good faith, in which Russia oil producers, if they're able to help Putin make a deal, sanctions could be lessened, though I don't agree to that. And the other one is harder sanctions. Because remember, Russia is only able to extend this war because they're making money. They're making money off of the oil, in which then they use that money to buy weapons. And so if Russia can't buy weapons, if the oligarchs aren't making money, cracks start forming inside of Russia, Putin starts feeling the pressure, and then he has to start to negotiate. I really need to read this quote from you, from Trump's pick for the Secretary General, in which Scott says, "I think if any officials in the Russian Federation are watching this confirmation hearing, they should know that if I'm confirmed, and if President Trump requests as part of his strategy to end the Ukraine war, that I will be 100% on board with taking up sanctions, especially on the Russian oil majors, to level that would bring the Russian Federation to the table." In all honesty, we should have been leveling every single sanction possible 2.5 years ago. Well, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below, and be sure to follow me for more.